Okay, Luis, taking a look at your swing here. It was a pleasure meeting you a couple days ago. Definitely hit some really good shots. I think you have a lot of potential. Our goal was to make your divots in front of the ball. Before the lesson, you'd never hit a divot. You'd hit a lot of top shots, thin shots, shots that didn't go very far. And then they also slice to the right. So the cure to the right shots is the club face and getting the club face to aim this way at impact, and that'll make the ball go straight or left. The big part is your left hand grip. You can see more of the back of your left hand, more of the logo, just like comparing you to Adam Scott here. So you can see how the left hand position's basically about the same. So that will cure the slice, left hand grip, and then work on keeping the club face closed, keeping the club face pointed towards the ground on the backswing. So that's the solution to fixing your slices. But the main part of the lesson was to work on getting your divots, getting you to hit more solid golf shots, which requires divots in front of the ball. So let's take a look at your swing. Once again, comparing you to Adam Scott. So the backswing's pretty good. But watch Adam Scott as he swings down. Watch. So there's two things that will help you get the divot in front of the ball. Shift of the lower body. Notice it's just the lower body, the left hip. See how much he's shifting, and look how much further it's past where it started. So here's where it started. Watch the yellow line. And look how much he's shifted into it. Then the second thing we want to look at is what we call the hammer, and that's basically the angle of the club shaft in relation to the hands and arms. And you can see how the club head is lagging the hands and arms greatly. That is an incredible important part to getting the divots after the ball and hitting solid shots. So you can see how Adam Scott has a lot more left hip lateral motion than you do. You barely get back to where you started. But this is after we really worked hard on it. You actually backed up at the start. So, and this part's pretty good. It could be better, but it's good. It's not bad. So the two things you got to work on is that pump drill I showed you. Take it to the top of your swing, shift the lower body, and then hold the hammer. And you will see, this is pretty good. Because ideally, at impact, look how much further his hands are ahead of the ball. See that angle? You've got some decent angle there too. But look how much more his weight shifted. You got to get that weight shifted forward, otherwise you'll hit behind the line. You got to get your hands ahead of the ball at impact. Another thing we talked about was at the setup, starting. This is very important for you because sometimes you would start with the club shaft pointed this way and your hands back, and that would make it nearly impossible. But I really like how you're setting up here with your hands slightly ahead of the ball. That's really going to help you out a lot. So left hand grip, start with the hands slightly ahead of the ball, then work on the weight shift and holding the hammer, and you'll really improve.